Morning, everybody. It is like 6 in the morning, maybe 7, and I've been up since 3 a.m. And I'm sitting in a parking lot of the gym, and this morning didn't go as planned. As if you've been watching my videos, when I wake up, I pray. I do my little stuff, my little spiritual stuff. Right, reading, I pray, I write. Then on my computer, I do my computer work. And for the first 90 to 120 minutes, I do a back test, on the charts. I trade like a back test on the charts. And for at least an hour of that, I didn't get anything done. Like, I couldn't even catch a trade. And I'm talking about back testing. I couldn't like back test a trade. Like I couldn't. And if you don't know anything about trading and you're watching this video, I'm just gonna say like this: I couldn't understand what I was doing. Basically, I couldn't understand anything I was looking at, and I was just like, bro, like what is going on? Like why? Like what I'm saying? Like what is going on? And so I wanted to tilt a little bit. And what I mean when I say tilt, I simply mean I wanted to go back to my old ways, which was play the game, right? Playing the game at 6 in the morning, that's what I wanted to do, is just play the game, bro. Like real talk, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I really just want to play the game. Like, now back testing session ain't going good. Like, I just want to play the game. So I had texted one of my assistants, and she said, like, hey, what you doing? Like, like you can't be doing that. Basically, like she basically saying like, what you doing, bro? Like you going back to your old self, like, cause I ain't gonna lie, like when I tell you, like, I ain't gonna say this is the worst day I had back testing, but it's more of like, I know that I can trade. It just today wasn't the day. So I said, you know what? Instead of me sitting here trying to continue to trying to force me to understand this, let me do this. Let me go to the gym, get home from the gym. Let me take a cold shower and try again. Because I know cold shower shocks your mind, gives you more mental clarity, and that is something that I need, some mental clarity. But before I get that mental clarity, let me push out that not gonna say anger. Let me push out that energy or that feeling in the gym. So that's what I'm about to do, get this pumping. But yeah, I'll just say this. When things get hard in your life, there comes a point to where like, or how down. Let me go back. When things get hard in your life, you have to make a decision. Is A, deal with that issue, deal with that problem, right? Or B, go back to your old ways of how you dealt with that problem. Or just go back to your old ways. I'll just keep it like that. What I mean by that is, when things get hard, bro, your current self and the future version of yourself are going to be looking at each other. So like, this is your old self, this is your future version of yourself. They're gonna be looking at each other, right? And like you have to be the one to decide who's gonna win the fight. Who's gonna win this battle of, should I deal with this issue or should I just relax and chill and go back to my old version? Should I deal with this issue to break past this resistance? Or should I, just say, you know what, I ain't gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna let it slide. Honestly, like, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to just say, you know what, I don't really feel like dealing with this, bro. I'm just about to play the game, chill, relax, like whatever, but nah. So, sometimes you just have to face that. You just have to really like face that and just come to a realization of like which one you want to do. which version of yourself you want to be. You know, which one you really want to do. So yeah, like that's it's a small little listen. I just wanted to talk about small little, you know what I'm saying, small little topic. I just wanted to say right quick before I hop in the gym. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I am hungry. My stomach is growling. Like, bro, I've been up since 3 a.m. Bro, my stomach is growling, bro. I'm hungry. But I try not to eat before 12. So, like, my first meal isn't until 12. Now, sometimes I might do eat breakfast, but I try not to do it, intermediate fast. But, like I said, I'm about to get into the gym. I'm going to get this pumping. And yeah, I'm thinking about also having a channel when I vlog, but I'll do that when life starts to get better. Because right now my life is boring. This is just a learning phase, like going to the gym, being consistent, trying to eat healthy, like trying to eat healthy. Even snacks wise, trying to eat healthy snacks. I know sometimes I still feel like that, but what I'm saying is this is the learning phase. I haven't really gained any profits from trading. I'm still living with my grandmother. Like, there's really nothing to vlog, But when my life starts getting better, that's when I start vlogging. But I do thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a wonderful day. I hope you don't allow situations to bring you down. Like I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.